Yo, yo, here we go. I just want to give a shout out to all you positive commenters. Much love, and I appreciate you. You know who you are. I appreciate you and love you. It's a little chub. This is a flat Earth truth alert. This is Neil, the Ass Tyson. A little chub here at the bottom. Perfect circles. 50 years of fake perfect circles. Globe. CGI pictures, but now it's chubbier at the bottom. Oblate pear spheroid. Lake Baikal, excuse the pronunciation, Siberia. Over 400 miles. When frozen, the curvature should add 20 miles. But instead, it's one of the flattest places on Earth. I mean, wow. Go find that curvature, ball lickers, globetards. Go get it. Find it. Prove it. Okay, here we go. What makes more sense? What makes more sense if you're flying from the tip of Africa here, southern Africa, let's just go all the way up here and then back down here, or does this make more sense, this stop here? This makes more sense to stop to refuel here, right? Or you would fly here if it was the ball retard Earth, because it's about saving money and making profit, right? What invented theory keeps this from looking like this? Even, see, not only does their shit have so many problems, it's just ridiculous. Oh, they're going to tell you, oh, well, I'm blind, pizza dough. Shut the fuck up. Damn. Okay, here's all the crazy shit. The Earth is rotating at 1,040 at the equator. Speed of Earth's orbit around the sun's and another, 450,000 miles an hour. Speed of the solar system as it goes, and then all this crazy shit's happening. And they're telling you that it's just insane. No one feels anything. And then you can prove it with Airy's failure, Michelson-Morley experiments, on and on. It's ridiculous. This is the north, and everything from the north is south of the north. And then this is west clockwise. Sun rotates around us, above us clockwise. Okay, so here you go. This is the flat Earth long haul argument. This is how Delta Airlines offers a flight from Santiago, Chile to Christchurch, New Zealand, on the flat Earth model of the azimuth equidistant map projection. Actual flight data, a total of 15,516 miles. Flight path not offered by Delta or partner 609 miles, 6,009 miles. Do flights function the same in Southern Hemisphere? Could Earth really be flat? Of course it is. So this is the crazy shit. This isn't available, even though you would go from here to here. Why the fuck would you go all the way up here to the United States? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I see now. Yeah, that makes sense. I see the sun directly above my head in the sky here in the UK, so how does someone at the bottom of South Africa see the sun directly above their heads at the same time when they're underneath me on the spinning ball Earth? This is how, and it can only work when we are both standing on a flat, even surface, looking up at the sun directly above us. This is ridiculous, but yes, on a flat plane, which it is, you can. Three things cannot be hidden long: the sun, the moon, and the truth. If the moon is reflecting sunlight, why is direct moonlight always colder than the nearby moon shade? Yeah, this is measurable. And look at the moon. If it was really a ball, it wouldn't reflect like this either. It's just nonsense, the shit that they tell us. It's so batshit crazy that it's insane that they just keep on keeping on, but they're lying. Sir Isaac Nutcase. Here we go. Sir Isaac Newton, or Nutcase. And this is his quote: because it matters not whether we reckon it the sun 28 or 50 million miles distance to the sun, for either would do just as well in their lies, making up shit Freemason. He's telling you right here, this is his quote: It doesn't matter. We're going to lie to these dumb bastards, okay? We're lying. We're just making this shit up. 28's almost half of 54. I mean, it's insane. Here we go again with the same lake. 400 miles, 395 miles long. Russia freezes over every year. Where's the 20 mile of curved ice? It's flat. No curvature, folks. You really need to go outside and drive and drive and drive. Drive and drive and drive. Put a level on your dashboard and drive, and you can prove the earth is flat yourself. Just get in a car and put a level on the bitch and on the dashboard and drive and drive. It's going to be level the whole way. No curve ever. No matter what, you'll not find a curve. And I'm not saying when you go up and down a mountain and all that, go find a flat highway and go drive it. You'll see. I'm no astrophysicist, so can one of you explain how combustion is taking place here in a zero oxygen environment when there's nothing to push off of? And I've seen experiments in a vacuum, and when there's no air, nothing can move. Okay, nothing can move, and then they replace it back. They take the vacuum and put air back in it, and it can move again. I've seen it. The variation in the surface elevation over the 4,086 square mile area of Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia, let's just go with that, is less than 1 meter. 1 meter. That's it. In other words, it's flatter than piss on a platter. We're talking flat, folks. 6 of the 7 passengers that died in the Challenger explosion are still alive today. Some of them didn't even change their name, because that's the way these bastards are. All these Freemasons are cocky as fuck. This would be impossible to see every night exactly the same if the Earth spun and wobbled on its axis like this crazy batshit shit, orbited around the sun, flying through the galaxy, and changed its position every season. In the age of information, ignorance is a choice. Flat Earth plane, flat plane Earth, flat plane Earth. I mean, flat, yeah. We can only fly in Earth orbit. That's the farthest we can go. Whoa, 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 whoa! See this fake cameraman and Stanley Kubrick here? Filming this fake shit in Universal Studios. Now they're saying they can only go to low orbit. That's not my quote. That's this dumb bastard, okay? Go talk to him. Don't talk to me. He said this. I didn't say this shit. Surface of the Earth at the equator moves at a speed of roughly 1,040 miles an hour. The plane should have to dip its nose down 8 inches every mile. The Earth curves approximately 8 inches the first mile and square per inch every mile after. Planes should have to constantly point their nose downwards to adjust to the curvature of the Earth, but they don't. They ride level the whole way according to their gyroscope. These things prove there's no spinning globe. Airy's failure. These are all scientific facts. Michelson-Morley, Michelson-Gale proves an ether. Bedford level experiment, Sagnac experiment, redshift rainbows, alias effect, gyroscopes. Sun tells us the fucking Earth is flat. Look, see, flat, flat, flat. You can't have a reflection on a curved, convex, or a curve of anything. Water doesn't convex, it's flat. Gases that are lighter than air include water vapor, methane, hot air, hydrogen, neon, nitrogen, ammonia, and helium. These gases have a lower density than air, which causes them to rise and float in the atmosphere. And anything that is denser than air will fall to its density level, or until something that's denser than it prevents it. NASA in Hebrew means to deceive. Any questions? Nothing NASA tells us is the truth. Space does not exist. Heliocentrism's a lie. So is relativity. So is gravity. So is evolution. So are dinosaurs are a hoax by Freemasons. They don't have a single one of them. And it turns out that the bones they did have aren't even real. That's to sell evolution, which has zero proof. Satellites, all this shit is a fake hoax. And they sell it so big that you can't possibly not believe it. Okay? And unless you see it on TV, it's not real for these fucking retards. From Cape Town, South Africa to Sydney. As the crow flies. Yeah. So, wow, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, United Nations still uses the flat earth map because they put that shit right in your face. It's not like they didn't tell you. It's right here in your face. They told you. And then you got this ridiculous bullshit when they fly like this. What makes more sense? Why would a crow fly up here and then back? Why would a plane fly up here and back? Because it's a flat earth. This is how they fly. This is the path on an earth. Retard, globetard, ball-licking retard. Shit, this is doesn't even make sense. Why not stay in the southern hemisphere and fly due east? Why travel far over the equator just to go further back south? There's no direct flights from Cape Town to Sydney. The shortest between 2 points is a straight line. More bullshit from NASA. This is the Earth. Where on Earth are NASA's rovers sending pictures from? Devon Island, Canada. All they do is put a red tint to it. Now they're on Mars. $19 billion. Successfully stolen from globetard idiots. That's right. Again, here we go with this flight from Cuba to Moscow. On the globe makes zero sense. On the flat Earth, it makes perfect sense. It just goes on and on. This is how the light would reach us from 93 million miles away. Every one of these light rays are parallel to one another. Okay, you're not going to get any angular difference unless it's a local light source. Again, how does a negative pressure system, a vacuum, attach and exist to an opposing high pressure system? Vacuum, non-vacuum. This is a globetard, retard, make-believe cartoon shit. No physical barrier, but yet high pressure system existing next to a negative pressure makes zero sense because it doesn't exist. And the reason we have a high pressure system is because we have a firmament dome above, and they shove that shit in your face on almost every movie, every TV show. It goes on and on. They have to. These men are flying on the globe, hanging on 1,000 miles an hour, spinning. And then it's flying through space 67,000 miles an hour around the sun. And 1,042 miles per hour around the center of the earth in their minds. Think of that speed. 1,000 miles an hour is faster than a speeding bullet, maybe even two of them. It's faster than the speed of sound, yet you feel nothing. When you're on a merry-go-round at 5 miles an hour and you let go, you could pretty much break your bone if you're not careful. But yet, 1,000 miles an hour, nothing. It's ridiculous. They think you're stupid. Stop proving them right. If we were living on a giant ball, an airplane would constantly have to dip its nose all the time. If not, it would find itself at over 80,000 feet in just half an hour. And soon it would be floating around in outer space. Honky shonky. It would be floating around. Soup to nuts. Soup to nuts. Soup to nuts. Can't make this shit up. Abu Dhabi, blah, 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 blah. Who gives a shit? To Fort Worth, Texas. Global BS map versus flat earth map. This makes zero sense on the globetard theory. Nonsense. Perfect sense on a flat earth map. Proofs of the globe. Number 1, fake NASA images. It's photoshopped, but it has to be. Number 2, public indoctrination. We know because the scientists said so. A fucking Freemason liar said so. 3, popular opinion.